Manager Shi, we finally have the whereabouts of the eldest lady. If I were one, it would be nice to live in such a big house. Ha ha ha. Unlucky. Hey, cute. Why are you here? Take these stray cats within a 10-mile radius. Deal with all the stray dogs for me. Cat is going back to China tonight. Don't hit him. Hey, this gentleman. Why don't you give him to me, and I'll give it to you. You lowly, low-class people, as same as him. Not worthy of living in this world. You want? Then just wait to collect his body. What are you doing? What are you doing? No need for a driver today. I'll drive there myself. Too dangerous. President Jardinier. Jardinier. Five years later, I'm finally back. You idiot, I am the one who tolerates me. Touching me would be disrespectful to him. It means being an enemy to the entire subject, even if Shizinwu is here. I also hate it correctly. Don't know what is good or bad. Senior brother is the one who took away the adults in Fanyan Group. You're a loser on the streets. How dare you call him by his first name? Since you want to die, then I will make it happen for you. Master. Master will be here soon. Your life is over. I'm really looking forward to him coming. Live. Hand. Stop. Shift Chan Chan. This bitch, nothing matters. How dare I disrespect you? Don't worry, I will give you an explanation. How dare you disrespect the president? Please go home as the eldest lady. 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 Suisha, I finally found the person you have been looking for 5 years. Very good. I can finally see. This famous fiancé. The president has followed your instructions. Give your husband an order of 30 billion. I believe it won't take long. He can be reused in the company. He has been working in sales at Yan's for 5 years. He will definitely be happy if you change his position. But Yan's is just one of our hundreds of partners. The smallest one. How about I arrange one for him at the Cavaliers? There is no rush for a higher position. What about his ability? Still need to exercise. Let him return to the Cavaliers when the right opportunity comes. Arrange a dinner for me. I'm going to reveal my identity to him at the dinner party. No. Shi Shuing, who are you? Come to Yanshi and you will know. Congratulations, mister. Thank you, Liu Taizu. Jinx Long. What are you doing? Tonight is your celebration party. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't even bring you a gift. This is my gold card. You take it and use it. Use as many as you want. You go back quickly. How much salary can you get from sweeping the streets? Are you planning to buy a pair of socks for Jin Chuan? Who are you? I am Yan Chengsu, Yan's CEO. Could you please sign the agreement? Divorce agreement. Jing Shuan is now reaching the sky in one step, and you are just a sanitation worker, not worthy of being by his side. Just because you want to interfere in my marriage. Jin Shuan said, you've had a brain injury. Only worthy of being the lowest. Live. It is impossible to make any progress in your life. There are 300,000 here, enough for you to eat and wait to die. Snort. I'm not so worthless. Snort. I didn't expect you to think so highly of you. I can satisfy you at any price. $100 billion. You dare to trick me. Dignified president of Yanshi, you can't even get this little money, right? Mister, Yin will sign a tens of billions order with the Cavaliers tomorrow. His status in backing will be even more immeasurable in the future. You are a scumbag from the bottom of society. Giving you money means looking up to you. Don't be shameless. He Shuing, you are shameless and I still want you. I know Jing Suan has ascended to the position of vice president. You can't bear the position of vice president's wife. But I gave him the position of vice president. And you can only drag him down. List to promote Jing Suan to vice president and knight. I gave it all to you. Ha 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 ha. Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Are you literate? Do you know what an order is? Can you count 30 billion? I originally came to visit Jingsuan. Gave Yan a little favor in terms of face. I didn't expect you were enough. How long will you continue to be crazy? Kishuan. Look at what you look like now. Besides embarrassing me, what else can you do? You don't deserve to be in the antivirus club at all. Is this upper class society that important to you? You don't understand anything at all. I've struggled for so many years. Just for this opportunity. I can't lose him. What about our 5 years? I've taken care of you these past 5 years. Dedication to you. What do these things mean? Compared with what I want. These are not worth mentioning. These are not worth mentioning. So you really want to divorce me? You should recognize the reality. We are already two worlds. Good. I promise you. I hope you don't regret it. I regret telling you. Manager, she invited Mr. Shu and Mr. Yan to a dinner. By then everyone in North City will know. Mr. Shu is a celebrity in our Yan group. He will be better off without you. I'll give you another chance. You can answer me after you think it through. Can Mr. Yan arrange for me to meet Mr. Kai? Can you? Have you ever thought about that dinner? I arranged it. Ha ha ha. I also gave you one last chance. You still keep telling lies. Enough. I finished the play that I should play with you. Someone asked him to sign the agreement. Get out. Don't want. I just hope you remember what I said today. Retribution ends. Don't blame others. Retribution ends. Don't blame others. Congratulations on regaining your freedom. I'm so sorry you saw the joke. This kind of family scandal is not worth celebrating. Should the eldest lady withdraw the golden elixir? I will escort Yan Shengsu and Zhu Jingsuan to kowtow to you and admit they're misbitten by dog. How about just biting it back? I will bite them until they are completely naked. And Li Dan was handed over by Yan Shengsu. I want to be at your dinner party with Zhu Jingshun. At a place. Yan Shengsu. Gina, you may not come here next time. If you don't want him to come, just let him come. I'm looking forward to getting you interested. Mr. Yan, lost the person. I just said you low-class people can do anything. It's inconvenient to do things underwater. Please forgive me, Mr. Yan. Zhu Jingsuan just got rich overnight. Why bother trying to curry favor with him? Can make knights take the initiative to a plot. There must be something special about him. But he is just a pawn to help me get closer to the truth. This supreme power is mine. Keep showing what to do. A street sweeper is nothing to be ashamed of. Never mind. Jishuan, see you later. Manager Kai, can you also say a few good words for me? Before he went bankrupt, he was still a young master. I can't always be your driver, right? Let's talk about it when we have time. Win God. Isn't he just a soft-boiled man who relies on women to get his position? Yoki Shuin. You can eat whatever you want. Don't talk nonsense. Did I say something wrong? This is the most luxurious restaurant in Baiking. Every inch of land is valuable. If you don't hook up with a rich man, how could it be possible to come here? Anyone who knows, get out now. Don't spoil people's appetite here. Do you know who you are talking to? What are you? Thin skin and tender meat. At first glance, it seems that he is using women's money to repay. How dare you fucking hit me? Apologize to him. Good. I'll apologize to him properly. Let me go. Do you know who my friend is? Do you know who my friend is meeting? Shi Ming. Snort. He is the #1 figure in biking. Manager Kai personally hosted a banquet for Chu Jingsuan today. If you are wise, get out of here. It's not that the master screamed happily. Toast and not heat. A fine drink. Throw them both on. Are you blind? The two of them are the ones we need to catch. It's you who's caught. Throw it on. Keep shooing, if you dare to touch me. I'm not done with you. I must pour it out for purification. President. What to do with him? Song Kai. How to deal with it? Dispose according to rules. Why hasn't the new waiter arrived yet? Today's guest is Mr. Kai. If you neglect, all of us don't want to live anymore. Why did you come? Quickly change your clothes and go in. Be careful and serve. You follow me. This is the top hotel in Beijing. How did you get in? I can come here whenever I want. He should. It's really pathetic how you talk so hard. There's no possibility between us anymore. Stop pestering me. You are too confident, right? You. People who are here for the banquet today, I can kill you with just a flick of my finger. Get out of here and don't go crazy here. If I leave this party, I'm afraid I won't be able to drive it anymore. What's up? What? I was beaten by Uncle Keith's bitch concubine. Just now. I met Kishuing at the door. I hear you are dissatisfied. I went up and said a few words. He asked someone to beat me up. Fu Jingshen, if you are a brother, just collect this debt for me. Kishuing just divorced me. Just go out and mess around. He also injured Shifei. You are so disgusting. Don't know what happened. Don't accuse others randomly. You look like this. There is no need to know the whole story. In your eyes, I am such a person. You throw a big celebration party, bullying Kaifei, breaking into the hotel, such a big show. Isn't it because I heard about the Qi family's reputation? Still reluctant to part with the money and status in my hands. But I tell you, people like you who climb on the rocks and achieve nothing can achieve anything. Always worthy of living at the bottom. The one I will never understand is you. Money and status you care most about. It's just that I don't care the least. I know our divorce has hit you hard. But we are no longer of the same class. This gold card is enough for you to eat and drink for the rest of your life. As long as you are willing to apologize to Kai Fei. Just take it away. I'll give you 2 gold cards. Let Mo Kai fly over and apologize to me. No wonder Jing Xuan would be disappointed with you. He Shuing, you are so stupid. From now on, you and him are as different as clouds and mud. Snort. I gave you money because I think highly of you. Lest you starve to death. Who would have known that you still don't appreciate it? Mud can't hold up the wall. If there were no me in this party today, I'm afraid you won't be able to eat this meal either. Why are you left here serving tea and water? You deserve it. What are you arguing about? Dry manager. Ha 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 ha. I said I was late on my first day at work. Turns out he was here to cause trouble. But you came to the wrong place. This hotel is under the name of Squint. I can't allow you to run wild here and go out. Things remain unchanged. Good or bad. This is how Kaizing will teaches you how to do things. Presumptuous. How dare you disrespect Mr. Kai? Someone coming. Cut off his head. Are you sure you are afraid of calling someone? I'm afraid you won't be able to stop it. Stamp manager affiliation discrimination. Rank second only to manager Kai. No one in Quan Bagan dares to be invincible to him. Just think of who you are. Do you think you didn't die quickly enough? So what? Okay. You have become the most interesting. Today the manager of the pool is here. Just want to continue with us. Sign priceless projects. We were even able to meet Mr. Key in person. But Mr. Key's business has been missing for 5 years. According to internal information, Mr. Key has recently returned. It was manager Kai who personally picked him up. And tonight. That's right, tonight. It is very likely that Mr. Key came to talk and laugh with us in person. Oh, your brother met with the richest man in Baiking. This honor cannot be bought with money. Even YMIA Prince, I am lucky enough to be able to excerpt today. Unable to report to President Xi. Oops. What are you afraid of? Snort. It's you who should be afraid, right? You. Snort. If you have the guts, I want to see if you are the one who talks so hard. My bones are still strong. People come and go crazy. Hum first 100. Beating him to death shows that he deserved it. If you can't be beaten to death, it means your crime won't lead to death. First, he was ruthless towards manager Kai. Again, he is ruthless towards Mr. Even if the Dao gods come, they won't be able to save you. Who is making a fuss here? Who is making a fuss here? Manager Kai. This woman was rude to you and Mr. Key. I was about to teach him a lesson. Oops. Position is like you are not only blind. Eyes are really blind. Nice rules. Using power to bully others. Get out of here. Punish. Manager Kai, what manager Annie is doing is like a master and with a low-class person like this. Not worthy of our respect. Don't do evil things because of small things, mister. Yan doesn't even understand this truth. Then it seems that there is no need to continue this cooperation. Aichi village official. Why did Kaizini bring Husi here? This is indeed the rule of knights. This time we are in charge. It's actually cheaper than that Kishuye who pretended to be a tiger. What's the matter, mister? Yan? Oh no. The Qin family has just withdrawn all cooperation with the Yan family. Stock market chaos. Chase quickly. You want me to wait at home? Don't even think about it. I'm going to drive. I want to take a closer look. Who is my fiancé? Feel sorry. Miss Key. You know me. Of course you also use this trick. Let the manager of the pool go on, so I withdraw all my share tendencies with Yan. You should ask yourself about discrimination. I only played the most insignificant role. A waiter. A security guard. Yeah, it's a match made in heaven. Poor match. Poor. He is obviously the richest man in Baiking. Don't they all know Kishuing's true identity? Yan Shangsu, when will you change it? You have the habit of looking down on others. Divide people into rich and poor every day. What happened to the poor? The poor also rely on their own ability to make a little money, right? No, just inferior. Only then would he use such unsavory methods. Ask Manager Kai to withdraw his cooperation with Yan. Why don't you hurry up and ask Manager Kai to take back this order? It was me who made the internship unstoppable, so of course I won't let him withdraw it. But if you still want that 30 billion order, just hurry up and chase after it. Fool. Mister, Key's car has stopped at the door. Su. Just work hard. Even if you become a security guard, you will have a future. Come on. Master, please stop running away. The old lady will really send us to Burma, digging wild vegetables. I won't do it this time. So you've been missing for 5 years. If you come back again, you will be kicked out. He was also severely humiliated. Yes. Our family is as rich as the country. You can destroy the entire Yan family with just a flick of your finger. Now is the time for them to please our Qi family. What I said is right, sister. You still know that I am your sister. Go, go, go. Then I will go and acquire them now. Why? Don't worry, I just withdrew my cooperation with them today. They are definitely without a master now. We'll try every means to negotiate a relationship with us. What's close to us is next week's charity gala. Do you want to be at the charity gala? In one fell swoop, they shattered their dreams of reaching the top. Well, I destroyed whatever Yan Shengsu wanted most. But the Su family won't come to my sister's charity party either. Sushi. It's the doll I ordered from you when I was a kid. The meeting will be held at the Su family next month. Why can't I remember his name? Ko Zu. Su I have something to do at my company, and we'll talk about it later. Why? It's been too long since I've worked overtime all night. My body really can't bear it. Aren't you the security guard? Why are you here? Well, I'll come. Oh, you're here to find a job, right? Come on, keep an eye on you. Mister, Ian is right. Security guard and waiter. Made in heaven. Sheng Shui. Congratulations. Finally found someone who matches you. Shu Jing Suan, you also climbed up from the bottom. If it weren't for the support of the knights, you were just a clerk until now. So you shouldn't be in the red pine tube years. Nonsense. I have come to this day. You have no idea how much I paid. It's hard to see hope. The younger brother you stepped on hard. Qi Shui. What else can you do besides holding me back? I'm holding you back. I gave you everything today. Didn't you say that? When I was promoted to lieutenant, I always relied on the support of the knights. Why do you want to say that you are the boss now? What if I say yes? Ridiculous. I thought you were just incompetent. I didn't expect you to lie again and again. No talent or ability. Qi Shui, but at the age of 18, he became the richest man. This guy is really a fool. This is who I am in your eyes. Then why did you marry me in the first place? It's the thing I regret most in my life. Marrying you is the thing I regret most in my life. Good. I originally missed our relationship for the past 5 years. Give you a break. But now you have completely ruined this relationship. I hope you can remember everything you said today. Waiting for charity dinner, I met Mr. Qi. Tell me the ins and outs of everything. Restored cooperation with Yanxi. But you are the one who should regret it. I'm just afraid that Mr. Qi will see such a powerful face like yours. I will reject it even more thoroughly. You are a security guard. Is it your turn to speak? Can I change my name? I can change my surname to Su. Su Shuming. I'm not interested in a security guard's name. What a fool. You never heard of my name. Ha. Do you think your surname is Su and you are from the Su family? Qi Shuan, you have paranoia. Find someone with the same paranoia. What a perfect match. Shu Jing Suan, don't involve others. This hurts. Do not worry. After today, I'll service industries and security industries. I won't want you both. It's better to think about how to solve the money problem. No, it looks like smoke. But why do you smell it, sir? Sorry, you were scolded again and again. Just watch this scumbag become arrogant. Of course not. I'm looking forward to the charity gala. Today's dinner. Not only are there travelers with close contacts above, and the Bai family, who are in charge of the entire maritime business, even the organizer of this time, the Su family. They are all top dignitaries in various fields. What is the Qi family? The Qi family is in charge of a wealthy family. Relax. Since you can be appreciated by Mr. Qi, that's definitely not ordinary. In the final analysis, the holding of the heart is just the inheritance of Mr. Qi, bewitched by Qi Shui. Waiting for you to face Mr. Tell me the whole story clearly. This supreme right is still ours. That's right, mister. He has a keen eye for How could he withdraw so easily after he was determined? Really bloody and tearful. Mister. Lin, look. Ah, why are you so frightened? Why are you still haunted? Oh. You ran out of money and snuck in secretly to ask for money from me, right? It's a shame you can still find such a dress to meet me. I'm here to find you. But I'm not here to ask you for money. I'm here to cut off your money. Okay. I'm used to your anti-talk, too. But the people here today are all extraordinary. Not easy to make mistakes. You go outside and wait for me first. I do it for the sake of our 5-year relationship. I kindly advised you not to continue seeking that. Our 5-year friendship has been sold by you long ago. I don't even want it. Keishuin, you are really persevering. Don't think that everything will be fine if you get along with Manager Kai. Mister, he will be here in person today. Let us face Mr. Key directly. That 30 billion order will still be ruined in our hands. Crushing you to death is like squeezing an ant to death. Jing Shuan asked you to go on. It's to give you a chance to live. I don't need him to give me a chance. Not to mention, can you sign your 30 billion order? It's me who has the final say. Snort. Still talking nonsense here. Mister Yan, he is intent. Follow me. Fall down. I said before that you have backbone. It is my fault. You are just plain stupid. I say it one last time. Go out and wait for me. You still have a lot of compensation to get. But if you insist on staying here and waiting for Mr. Key to come, I can never go back. Talk nonsense to him. He clashed with Mr. Key himself. I don't care if you're looking for that. If it gets in trouble again, I won't be able to sign the order. Then the gain outweighs the loss. Someone coming. Get him out of here. Sushan. Ziyaoji, is your CEO here? How do I feel about what I'm wearing today? If I wear this to propose, your CEO will like me. Excuse me. What president? I was bullied inside. There's a road to heaven, but you won't take it. There's no door to hell. You turn your head. Kishuing, I've had enough of having you everywhere. You deserve this fate. Stop. Stop. Yan Changsu, you are so brave. How did you come? Of course I'm here for the party. Manager Shi, I know you want to help this woman. But mister, he will come in person today. Sir, are you doing it for your own selfish reasons? Regardless of Mr. His face, right? Ignorant child. Short-sightedness. Do you know who he is? Unexpectedly, the rumored ruthless manager Kai will also fall into the land of gentleness. Can see the situation clearly. Presumptuousness cannot describe his identity. Just because you made it up out of thin air, behavior that slanders others. The knights will never cooperate with you again. Lion King, I'm afraid you've made a mistake. Today we are going to meet the knight. Is it possible for you to see him then? Now that it's all said and done. Don't let you give up completely. I just disappeared for many years. He Shuin, the richest man in Peking, finally regained his memory. Zhao Kazang is indeed a young talent, just as ugly as your sister. Tonight, everyone will come to the party in person. I carried some camel bells. Is it possible to have a complete private interview? Wife, who are you? Huo Yan. What is your relationship with Color Snow? No, it's just a little girl. I think Shao Qi and others must have heard about it. Recently, a vice president under my daughter was highly appreciated by everyone. I can sign a tens of billions contract with Qi and others tonight. I want it for his sake. Qi Dang should not refuse. Remember, you and family will never be able to reach the upper echelons of society. It's because of your wonderful daughter. Ha 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 ha. What are you talking about? Have you not woken up from the dream you had? I think you are the ones who haven't woken up yet. Mister, he is now in front of you. Why don't you kneel down and admit your mistake? Mr. Kai, are you willing to be humble and act with him? We don't want to accompany you. Let him continue acting. I just heard that Mr. Qi is on his way here. Waiting for Mr. Qi to come to the scene. His lies will be self-evident. Okay. Notify Qiqianyang. Ask him to come over immediately. I only give him 3 minutes. You are really afraid that the world will not be in chaos, or do you just like to be noticed? You have no place to speak here now. Don't be in a hurry, Pan Jinho. Yes, after all, he is my fiancé now. Humph, she is the woman who was played by Kai Kingwu. I really don't mind at all. Could it be that she thinks Kai Kingwu and I are love rivals? Of course, who made me like her so much? Shu Jingxuan, do you know? What kind of treasure did you lose? A shabby housewife. You actually snatched it away as a treasure. Okay. I hope Mr. Shu won't regret it and don't come and rob him. This little brother, I kindly remind you. This woman is not only of low status, also a bad character. In order to take revenge on Jingxuan, he followed her several times and disrupted her work. He even treacherously said that he was President Xi. Such nonsense. Just to take revenge on Jingxuan. Really hypocritical and sinister. Humans and gods are angry. 1 minute. You still have 1 minute to be tough. Haha, 1 minute. That was also the last time you lived. Shishun, if you do all this, just to retaliate for my words. So childish. What I said. You don't believe a word. What Yan Chengsu said. You firmly believe. Honor Panten. You don't even know about this 30 billion order. What does it mean to me? You only have hatred in your heart now. Willing to have his own way. You are really too selfish. I'm selfish. In the past 5 years, I have worked hard at home. Give you hygiene. Take care of you while working outside the home to support your family. I never thought you would appreciate me. But you should never call me selfish. I gave you a home. A sheltered place. Do what you can. Is there a problem? But you're still here fussing over my gratitude. I really regret saving you. Good. Very good. I wanted to take care of your life-saving grace. But you now. Even this last life-saving straw has been destroyed. I don't need you to give me a life-saving straw. Let me tell you the truth. My father has already met Mr. K. Maybe the two of them are on their way here. Cooperation has been negotiated. The reason why I let you stay here. I just want to see your junks. 30 seconds. Wait until my father brings Mr. K here. Die on May 4th while you have to die too. 32. Sharky is the same. Sharky is the same. Sharky is the same. Where are Mr. K? Mr. K and my talking about the old man who stopped me halfway. He has been driven away by me. What? There must be a misunderstanding. It must be you. It's you who listened to Qi Shuing's pillow talk. That made President Zhao Qi change his mind. Pillow style. Mr. Yan, you can eat more, but don't talk nonsense. Mr. Yan, things are not right now. Let's withdraw first. It's not all my fault. It's his. This woman. Kicked out by Zhu Jingxuang. Lose face. Sneak into the dinner party again. Don't take discrimination seriously. He even stole Mr. K's name. Contempt everyone. No dignity or inferiority. We repeatedly blocked. He turned a blind eye. He also tore Mr. Kai apart. Give us the 30 billion order that Mr. K promised us. No reason to refund. Such bad behavior is outrageous. I think you should protect the majesty of Bacon. Drive this woman out of Bacon. Cut off his way of life, spreading rumors based on the ground. Cut off his deep road. Take special advantage of the police. Yes, Mr. K. Mr. Yan, this is also for the sake of the night. A lowly and despicable person like Qi Shuing. I don't deserve to appear in front of you. Okay, okay. You really respect and admire the knights. Discrimination controls Bacon's lifeline. This is what we should do. Since you are so loyal, why don't you have eyes? What kind of nonsense is Qi Tianyang talking to them about? Qi Shuing, you are crazy. How dare you call Mr. Qi by his first name? How many heads do you have that can jump? Qi Shuing, you really won't look back until you hit the wall. You have to continue acting in this scene. It's you who still don't know how to repent. Someone come and kick this woman out who talks nonsense. What are you doing? You dare to hit me. Zishiyan, you can't blame me this time. I've been extremely kind to you. The one I hate is you. Do I need to choose a day to beat you? I already dislike you. Something is not right with Mr. Yan. Let's withdraw first. Little mister, so you want this woman to use the name of discrimination? Show off your power. Sister, does your hand hurt? A bit. What did you just call him? You call him sister. Is it a mistake? Yes, this woman. She is obviously a nihilistic and worldly housewife. Half a month ago, I was just a street sweeper. How can it be? How can it be? A bully like you. If you have all in the beginning, how could it end up like this? Mister, Lin just called me. I told you to go back quickly. Wait, this is the only way to go. You brought the party to such a stage. No expression at all. I will apologize to the Su family after tonight. Master Yan lost such a big one in one. I'm afraid the Su family won't lose it either. It's not your stinky security guard's turn to teach you a lesson. Etc. I have something to give you. Mister, it's a purchase notice. Yes, I will actually acquire personnel. Completely erase people from Bacon. You don't care about your status the most. Now you are a wealthy person. See how you still look down on me. Don't go, don't go. Mister Yan. Oh. Thanks to your ex-wife. The face I tried to cover up today has been completely lost. Oh no. I'm afraid Wang Hao didn't even hide it. I didn't know things would happen like this. Qi Shuing is the richest man in Baiking. What a coincidence. I also think this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be a conspiracy to discriminate? You mean Qi Shuing? Not Mr. Qi. It's Qi Tianyang and the executioner who are acting. Then why do they do this? Mister, Qi has been missing once you return. You will come back on your own. Discriminating against such a big company, it's impossible not to find anyone in 5 years. Unless he doesn't want to find it himself. What you mean is that actually the siblings have a borrowed brother. Right. Qi Tianyang learned that Mr. Qi had taken a fancy to win over Yan. Fearful. That's why I dragged Qi Shuing into such a drama. The purpose is to prevent me from meeting Mr. Qi. I see. Mr. Lin, what should we do? I won't give up Yan's family easily. Meet Mr. Qi Haidao. I'm afraid not. We have to find another way. Did the Su family have an engagement with the Qi family before? There is a secret relationship between the eldest son of the Su family and Mr. Qi. The engagement party seems to be next month. Engagement party. As long as we establish a good relationship with the Su family, then it must be okay. Jing Shun. Today, your ex-wife is totally out of control. You need to solve this problem carefully. Oh, it's so satisfying. So many people are here today. You feel great, don't forget it. This is a charity party held by the Su family. Maybe you're unmarried fine. I've seen all the feats you just performed. Aren't you afraid that people won't want you? Oops, I completely forgot about this. Why? Brother, please help. Be my boyfriend. It's just you. Brother, please help. Be my boyfriend. Sister, do you know who he is? I know. Good young people in society. Security guy. Aha. Help. I really don't want to step into the prison of marriage. It doesn't matter if this is less or that is less. I don't want to marry anyone. Have me act in a moment. Pretend to be my boyfriend. Please. Then what reward do I get? I'll introduce you to a job. Make a deal. Hello, Grandma Su. You are all here. This is Xiaoying, right? It's really a fish's 18 changes. Hello, Grandma Su. Have you met my grandson? Grandma Su, I have something to tell you. I have a boyfriend. It's him, and the two of us are very affectionate. I wouldn't marry him unless he... So sorry. I can't accept the Su family's engagement. This... Mr. Zhang from Tianhai International in Suluo wants to see you, Grandma Su. Uncle Shan has been waiting for you for a long time. Goodbye, Grandma Su. Thank you. Tell me what job you want. No matter how good the job is, how can it be better to stay with Mr. Key? It just so happens that I'm pretty good at it. How about I stay and be your bodyguard? Have a future. Okay, then you can come to work tomorrow. From today, I officially return to the Cavaliers. If you have any questions, report them directly to me. Sister, I just saw those senior executives looking weird. Be careful. I don't care what stroke you use. Waiting for this 30 billion order, you won't be able to get it back within 3 days. Never come back to see me again. Shows it was built by me. I will never allow it to be acquired. But the greeting card we sent to the Su family, I will return. What else can be done? Big. Let's go to vegetarian food in person. Hey, have you heard? Uncle K went to get married secretly after not seeing each other for 5 years. Only after being kicked. Now that the dignified richest man is going to sell it. Otherwise, we should say that women have big breasts. You should stay at home and take care of your husband and children. Why come to the office to join in the fun? But Kishuing is too strong. No wonder men don't want him. I guess my skills in bed are not very good either. Ha 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 ha. Why don't you to laugh? As uncles, I just care about you. It's just that getting married and having children is a major event in life. Look, you are still divorced at such an old age. What to do with the rest of my life? If I can't get married, it's not all my fault because of my uncles. What does it have to do with us? Yeah, what does it have to do with you? If you're really free, it'll be fine. Just sort out the quarterly report. Leave it to me before I get off work. Hey, there's more. There's no distinction between men and women in the workplace. Otherwise, you will be the first to be eliminated. You're so capable. Nasu family land acquisition project. Just leave it to Mr. P to handle it. Why don't you dare anymore? Just do it. If you can't do it, just go home. I can definitely do it. Could Kishuing really be able to do it? How can it be? Let's not talk about the Su family project first. I've been following you for so many years and still haven't been able to just because he wanted to retreat from the Su family last night. Let the Su family lose face. How could the Su family give him this project? This time the night is ours. Ha 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 ha. It's over. It's over. It's over. What's wrong? I just accepted an impossible order. I'll probably be the first in history. A CEO who just stepped down after taking office. What list? Sushi. I just rejected the Su family's engagement last night. Grandma Su must hate me to death now. How could you possibly agree? Maybe you can give it a try. Don't give it a try. How do you know if it's going to be over? What you said makes sense. Sincerity is the eternal nirvana. I believe that as long as you use your sincerity, maybe it will probably succeed. Don't worry, I'm here. I won't let you die. This cup of tea tastes delicious and mellow. Sweet and astringent aftertaste. Better than the last drink. I like this cup better. It seems that Mr. Yan also has recent tea. Understand a little bit. This cup should be this year's new tea, right? In fact, these two cups are the same. Therefore, people's feelings are closely related to psychological effects. What do you think is the most unlikely is the most real? Today, Mr. Yan and Mr. Shu personally came to visit us. Probably not just for drinking tea, right? Sudong, besides that, we'd like to ask you to set up a line. Let's meet Mr. Qi. Why did you see him? You don't know something. Mr. Shaoqi and Mr. Qi are now falling apart. Even last night, maliciously withdrew the 30 billion order given to us by Mr. Qi. Why didn't I know about the Qi family's sister and brother turning against each other? Grandma Su. It all starts with a woman. Grandma Su. Why are you here? Page. Enter now. How much did Qi Tianyang give you? Are you going to stalk us like this? I'm here to find Grandma Su. Not looking for you. Stop putting money on your face. I won't let you bother me today no matter what. Sui Tong. Seeing Mr. Qi win an order worth 30 billion yuan. We are determined to win. You still don't believe me. That's Mr. Qi. We already know about your transaction with Qi Tianyang. What deal? Stop pretending. I know they are all acting. Every day, it's all just to separate the knights from Mr. Qi. Qi Shuyan, you are just a cleaner who works on crafts. It's just a tool in their eyes. Are you still willing to be used by them? Haha. You also said that I have paranoia. I think the one where the paranoia falls is, you two should register as soon as possible. Don't delay treatment. There are 100 million. I'll give you an apartment. Get out of here now. Leave Qi Tianyang's side. At least you can still enjoy your old age. Mister, Qi is all over for you and your plans. Aren't you just afraid that I'll ruin your 30 billion order? Why are you pretending to be a scumbag, Grandma Su? I'm here to talk to you. Grandma Su, I'm here to talk to you about land leasing. Don't make me do it. Let go. Play with my granddaughter-in-law. Zhu Shuing, you are really capable. Even Su Dong was fooled by you. Just continue to deceive yourself. One is fooling and the other is silent. Su Dong is a good person. I don't want to see tampering. But I don't want Mr. Su to be deceived either. What Su Dong just said. The person who caused his master to have a grudge against his brother. It's him. Qi Shuye. What nonsense are you talking about? The footprints are my granddaughter-in-law. Su Dong. Isn't your granddaughter-in-law the eldest lady of the Qi family? How could it be her? Not impossible. Hey, a person who pretends to be asleep can never be woken up. You have to be willing to live this kind of life of hiding your ears. Then there's nothing I can do. Right. Grandma Su doesn't suggest you get a divorce. But Su Shan may not want it. Yes, if you want that land. I definitely agree. But that land was passed down by our ancestors of the Su family. You can only give me my granddaughter-in-law. Master Shi Shuan is extremely harsh. Always keep oneself clean. People like you are messing around with men and women. A divorced woman. He definitely won't want it. I still recognize him. It's you. You are that smelly security guard. Grandma. Milk. Grandmother. Aren't you a security guard? I never said I was a security guard. How come? How could things become like this? How could he be Mr. K? There must be some misunderstanding here. I don't believe it, I don't believe it. Is what you said true? I never told you a lie. It's just that you haven't believed it yourself. Do you want me to believe that you are the richest man? Because of love, I remain anonymous and support me silently behind the scenes. Support me to rise to power. For 5 years, I had no choice but to work and do housework at the same time. Would you rather believe what Yuan Shi said? You gained Mr. K's favor for no reason. Why don't you believe what I say? Because you looked down on me from the beginning. To tell the truth, this time I completely lost. Sakura, what is your relationship with that Mr. Chu? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. That's good. So when are you and Xiaoming planning to get married? I got the land from the Su family. What should you do now? It's impossible. How could the Su family give you the land? Because of this land, it was originally reserved for the mistress of the Su family. If you don't give it to him, who will you give it to? Mr. Su knew that the situation was unstoppable. He also maliciously hid the following: commit discrimination. I can't tolerate people like you. Go to the Human Resources office and resign yourself. You are acting like a CEO just now. But this land, I think I'd better give it back to you. After all, this is what your Su family will leave to your future granddaughter-in-law. Then wouldn't it be great if you became the mistress of the Su family? Besides, Grandma keeps asking about our marriage. You think beautifully. You want to do this kind of business with me just for a piece of land? The abacus in the dormitory is really loud. What's more, I haven't settled the bill for you for cheating me yet. Little security guard. I must win that piece of land in Yanzhi. Notify Qitianya. There are only 2 things left in the contract, or it must be signed by the person or his brain. Who is the person in charge of overseas companies today? Long time no see. Mr. Chu. Unexpectedly, the Yan family also has overseas assets. Enough for you to survive. It's actually doing pretty well. Mr. His eloquence has also become much meaner than before. At that time, the night cut off Yans. All capital chains are also suppressed by the Su family. No support is allowed in the city. We can only go overseas and start from scratch. Who told Yan Shangsu that it was his own fault that made him unlucky? Maybe this is called retribution.
就叫报应吧。
This is our company's plan. Take a look. Correct. About Lishan's commercial district planning.
去规划
We already have better partners.
好的合作伙伴。
Mr. Shu also has paintings. Sorry. Let's have a meal together tonight if you have time. In the past, President Chu used to comment on me. I am a person who likes to retaliate. But you said a little less. I never recycle trash. Leave me alone. How about it? You and Mr. Chu are talking and you didn't get into a fight. She King Wu. Next time you won't be able to see clearly the name of your partner. I donated my cornea. If you have something to say, say it. Mr. He just called me. He said that the land in Yanqing may still need Mr. Chu's help. Mr. He smiles. Talk about something. Is the food to your liking? Don't force yourself. I know you brought me home for dinner. It's about the Yanqing development land issue. That piece of land is indeed an acquaintance of mine. I can give him a call if necessary. What are the conditions?
是什么？
Tomorrow happens to be the weekend.
正好是周末。
Let's go out for a walk together. Very appetizing. It's been a long time since I've tasted such a familiar taste.
Yes.
Mr. Cho. Long time no see. Little green tea, why are you here?
你怎么在这儿？
Why is Mr. Chu alone? I didn't bring Mr. Yan here. He has such a strong self-esteem. What happened last time must have hit him hard.
气很大吧？
Better take good care of it. Don't get mad at anything. What is Mr. Su doing here so late?
到底是什么事儿？
Ah, I live here. Mr. Chu, it's easy to leave. Why don't you send him off? You live here. Okay, you can go home now,
你现在
right?
可以回家了吧？
Don't want to go back. Who asked you to have dinner together? What's so weird about eating?
奇怪的。
Don't you think Chu Jingsuan is even weirder? He must have other intentions when he comes back this time. Maybe he and Yan. What is Shang Su conspiring with? What am I so worried about?
这些什么呀？
Ah. Well, what's the reason for him coming?
有什么事情吗？
He invite me to go shopping on the weekend. Why did you return to China? Why can't you reply to me?
我为什么不能？
You went to see Kishui. It must have been very ugly to be ridiculed by her.
很难看吧？
Half of the time I went to find her was for the company.
公司
It's like I didn't stop your steps back then.
是我们来看的不成。
This world is possessed by Ku En. I lost that
是
bet.
我读书呢。
No need for you to sympathize with me. If you want to go back to Kishuing, do whatever you want.
随便你。
But back then, after all, it was because of me that I went against Kishuing. Stop being funny. At first I thought I could send the Qi family through you.
上齐家，
I never liked you.
只不是喜欢你。
That's good. Shu Jingsuan. Remember I never liked you.
我从来没有喜欢过你。
I remember. No, you even dressed up specially.
你还特意打扮啦？
Get in the car. Oops. Are you thirsty? I'll buy you something to drink. Okay.
啥？
Hey, hurry up and see if the company has been hacked or have any confidential documents been leaked. Is Mr. Su following us? I'm here for a walk. I didn't expect such a coincidence. You can meet Mr. Shu here. Damn it. In a moment of desperation, I came up with such a petty idea. It's not just about trucking. Because this is a rare date between me and Shuen. Don't want to be disturbed by outsiders. Dating. But Sakura told me that you are here to discuss business. We have always made no distinction between public and private affairs. Okay. A shabby housewife. You actually snatched it away as a treasure. I think Mr. Shu still remembers what he said.
自己说过的话吧。
I asked him why he has some bad habits recently.
习惯。
It turns out that those who are close to ink are black. Too bad to learn. This is called order. A soldier never tires of the seat. Sakura really likes this trick. I think Mr. Shu should have learned the lesson a long time ago. Why has Shu Jingsuan been gone for so long?
这么久啊？
Mr. Shu lost his temper so quickly. Who told you that you didn't have it in the first place? I still have a chance to catch him.
很有机会。
If you are divorced, follow me.
对所以
What do you do? What are you doing? Well, that hurts from the fall. Why do you hit someone? Don't blame Mr. Shu. I did it accidentally. It's better. No pain from the fall.
摔他了。
It should be that my heart aches and my mouth is turning black.
反黑。
Shu Jingsuan, why did you hit someone just now? Do not be angry. Mister, Shu didn't mean it either. I didn't stand firm. Drink some green tea to relieve the pain.
跳得很快。
Our restaurant mainly deals in Chinese food, focusing on benefiting people's health. Benefit people's health. It's garbage food that provides energy to low-level civilians. We also look down upon it. He Shui, you really have to stand out somewhere.
地方中路。
Little scumbag. It turns out that Mr. Yan pays so much attention to me. Such a big place.
地方。
Mr. Yan saw me at a glance. White and rosy.
口红。
Have a good life.
不错。
Since we have to choose a woman who is sincere, that should be true. It takes the punches in the face to be real. You're pretending. Surprise. I'll take care of you when I go back. Shouldn't you apologize to him? Sorry, I just heard you.
刚刚兄弟了。
Fine. You're not talking about work. It's okay to add me.
没事儿吧？
Instead of hiding under the table and sending secret messages, why don't you tell it and let's listen together? So as not to be so embarrassed.
这么尴尬。
We want to undertake the development of the land in Yangqing,
快递的开发，
but there has been a delay in approving
可
it.
批，
I heard that, mister.
楚总
Who knows the person in charge there?
认识，
I don't know if I can run a line.
不能搭个线。
It's not difficult, but
只不过
why? Since it is not difficult, then hurry up and do it.
其实我
Mister,
看上去
he seems quite anxious. Okay, I'll call him later.
就给他打电话。
Ah, sorry. I suddenly thought of something very happy.
很高兴的事情。
Now that, mister. Shu has spoken. I'll leave first. We are waiting for your good news. Sorry. Hey, are you a little defensive?
没心啊。
Yes, I'm afraid today I'm trying to lure the deliberately put the company must be placed with a smart fingerprint. Also, the vibe precision shared with the secretary. Make sure everyone knows something different. Am I very smart? I mean the man. Can't you see?
看不出来，
Can't you see?
看不出来。
Shu Jingsuan likes you. Me too. I've obviously made it so obvious. Everyone can see it. You really don't know.
哎，
You come again.
不来，
I know I'm beautiful.
我长得漂亮
The
呢，
brain works well too. It's normal to be liked.
正常。
And you, my brother.
我的兄弟，
I like you
喜
too.
欢你啊。
Oops.
哎呀，
Don't worry.
放心
I'm here now.
我现在呢
Nothing else to think about except work.
别的想法
So slow. Doesn't this prove that I have no chance?
没机会了。
No hurries. If you go out now, you can chase Jishuing back. I know I can't get it back. But if you don't chase me, you will regret it even if she is so difficult. You also have to chase her like a dog.
追着他们。
Please give way. The waiter replaced the tea with wine.
把茶都给我换成酒。
Hey, isn't this Mr. Yan? Get away. Why are you so drunk? You alone. How about I send it to you? Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
放开我！
Let me go. He said he didn't want you to hear him. He said he didn't want. Can't you hear? Mister, key here. Get lost or I'll make you disappear in backing. Let me go. I'll let you go when I get to the room. Let me go. You lowly poor people.
低贱的贫穷人，
Don't touch me with your dirty hands.
手碰我。
Where is your home address? I'll give you a taxi. Snort. Home. My
我
home.
的家
She had already been killed by that bitch Kishankson.
见了弄没了，
I have nowhere to go.
地方可以去了。
If you don't come,
不算计，
if you do business well, you won't end up like this.
下场
No one cares about me.
会在意我，
No one will take care of me at all.
有人来管我，
No one cares about me.
会在意我。
Then you have to tell me who can pick you up.
谁能来接你吧？
No one will come to pick you up.
来接。
Hey, hey, don't sleep here.
你别在这儿睡啊！
Wake up and drink this.
那把这个喝了。
What's this? Breast glands. What kind of poison is this?
不要了。
Hangover soup.
酒汤
I never drink.
不喝。
Something created by loaded common people. Like to drink or not. Zhengzhu decoction comes from Huangdi Nijing.
自《黄帝内经》。
Huangdi Nijing laid the foundation for human physiology, cognitive basis of pathological diagnosis and treatment. It is a medical work with great influence in China. As the ancestor of medicine, although the hand that created this, but a heavy body, can't be compared. Yang Chen's project has not been won yet. Yes, once it's time to sign the contract,
合同的时候，
the person in charge will be sick. The project has been delayed. You are the only one who would believe such a lie. Of course I don't believe it. So I asked He Tianyan to go to his house in the afternoon. If he continues to refuse to sign, his brain will collapse. I really can't understand.
不明白。
How could you possibly allow the Cavaliers to be blacklisted at the age of 18? How could I lose to a fool like you?
说给你这种保护费。
Ha. Does Mr. Yan have a better way?
更好的办法。
Why should I help you? Why are you helping me?
我呢？
Haven't you always been dissatisfied with me? Actually, I already have a trick.
找了，
Otherwise, let's compete.
俩奴隶。
Let's see who can win the land in Yanqing first. Let's see who can win the land in Yanqing first.
快递。
Ha 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 ha. Do you think you can get me to help you with this kind of provocation?
就可能让我帮你，
There is absolutely no way I can help
不
you.
可能帮你。
Oops, I still can't deceive Mr.
骗不过
Yan.
严总啊。
But your previous intelligence and ability, Mr. Yan, there should be no way to deal with such scoundrels.
无赖吧？
Just this little trick. I didn't take it to heart.
在心上。
Who can tell lies?
谁不会呀？
I don't believe it.
不行。
If you can really win that piece of land, I think you are great. Is it as long as I win this project? Just accept the defeat. Well, of course.
当然了，
If you take that piece of land, I will admit defeat, but you absolutely can't do it.
你绝对做不到。
Okay, then I'll let you lose this time and be convinced.
让你输得心服口服。
How about it? You lose. Oh, he's indeed Mr. Yan.
不愧是严总，
We won the Yankan project in just 2 days.
项目
Oops. I can finally let my stupid brother come home.
项目
You lose.
输了。
Are you sure?
确定吗？
Our bet is that as long as I win this project,
这个项目
just give up on yourself. 7 dignified sex. Still want to deny it. I do not have it.
好啊，
I admit that I lost.
我输了，
You are better than me.
厉害。
Ha ha ha. You fool me. You killed me and you never thought about winning this item.
想过拿下这个项目，
Just wait for me to give it to you. Working for free. It's all thanks to Mr. Yan's understanding of the ways of the world. Only then can we grasp those people. Ahem. Only then can we help Mr. K sign the contract easily.
请下。
Yes, Mr. Yan, your carelessness, I believe it will become a good story in the industry.
佳话，
Hey, maybe. It can also help you restore your previous reputation and reputation. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Mr. Yan is really awesome. Sharp. I lost this round.
算我输了。
Oops. No more.
没有啦，
I also put some effort into getting you to take the bait, and I didn't praise you again.
怕你
Just wait for me.
等着。
One day I will defeat you.
打败
The annexation actually made Bacon the number 1.
成第一。
I'm looking forward to that day. But there probably won't be any more. Bye bye. Mr. Key, your birthday is coming soon. The upper class dignitaries in North City are asking you. How do you plan to celebrate your birthday? Just don't be extravagant and wasteful. Just do it at home. In addition, there is no need to invite those people again. Mrs. Nasu. Please help me contact Su Shenming. Mr. Su is really leisurely. Bring flowers every day. She always likes to keep a low profile. No wonder I haven't caught it yet. That would be better than if you were eliminated earlier. Right, ex-husband. You. Snort. After all, Shuan and I have known each other as husband and wife for 5 years. Still remember his amnesia? The day we first met. Set as his birthday. Those 5 years, we have a great time every birthday. Because it's also a commemoration of our first encounter. All in all, you don't understand the bond between us at all. Why don't you understand? Not only do you commemorate his most painful day, you're still pretending to say it's for his own good. Let's forget about the past. Call that happy 5 years of bond. Really disgusting. You don't understand anything. Snore. I can see better than you. Don't you just hate Sakura's current power? And money? It's really funny to pretend to be affectionate now. Let me in. Sakura, and I have something personal. You take a seat. Happy birthday. But today is not my birthday. I know we usually celebrate birthdays according to the solar calendar. It was Grandma who told me that today is your birthday on the lunar calendar. Still, this old man told me that I must give this to you. You can't help but accept it, right? Thank you. Yeah, right. I called you here today, but I still want to make it clear to you. Why don't we go in and talk? What are you doing? If you call me here today to break off the engagement, I disagree. But I was married. I don't mind. Okay, I tell the truth. Actually, I don't want to get married anymore. I don't want to delay you either. I'm not afraid of your delay. Then why are you so persistent? Because I like you. Because I like you. It's true that I like you. It's true that I like you. I'm sorry I didn't bother you. If you know you're disturbing me, why don't you go out quickly? But Mr. P and I have something important to discuss. If he has something to discuss, just go back first. Oh, right. Don't forget to tell Grandma Su. You should also consider what I said. I remember you didn't like flowers before. I always liked. It was just that I was poor at that time. I'm afraid you'll spend more money. That's why I said I don't like it. Didn't you like eating fried skewers from GXC and Zaku before? I invested some money in their family. Now it's reopening.
开起来了，
Tastes the same as before. Do you want to eat together?
一起去吃。
树精四王 I've made it clear
我
enough,
已经
right?
说得够明白了吧？
It is not possible for us.
不可能。
I already know I was wrong. I was obsessed with things before. I was temporarily blinded by money. Now I'm completely awake.
清醒，
How to apologize? No matter how you admit your mistake, it's okay. Can you give me another chance?
什么？
Can you give me another chance?
什么？
Are you done? The words have been signed. There's no problem with the file. You can go now. I returned everything you said to me before.
说过的话，如数奉还。
The two of us are no longer of the same
已
class.
经不是一个阶层的人了。
Shu King Zuan, please wake up.
醒醒吧！
Is it Su Shuming?
明白。
A century of Su family. The clan has a strong foundation.
根基雄厚，
It's really something I can't hook up. Communicate. This is the gap we can never cross.
无法逾越的鸿沟。
What you want?
想的更
It's no longer the same level as what I think.
层面的事情，
And you'll never figure it out.
你永远也不会想明白。
This case will be handed over to Kai King Wu later.
不对接，
You won't come either. Haven't left yet. Grandma said I must take my granddaughter-in-law back for dinner today. Otherwise, I will never be able to enter the house for the rest of my life. How dare I disobey her will? I can only wait here. That's why I said, you should explain it to Grandma carefully. Don't listen. I won't tell Grandma yourself. Then you agree if I go by myself. If you go,
失去了，
then I definitely disagree.
不同意。
Oh, you Su Shuman.